Hey everyone, it's Kermie here with another Touhou review. This time we'll be looking at the second game in the series and the first proper bullet hell Zoom ever created. Let's get this started. In a similar premise to the previous installment, Touhou 2's story begins with something, in this case demons, wrecking the Hakure Shrine. Again. So Reimu goes out to find the cause of this and wrecks shit up along the way. Seems the same as the first game, right? Well, kinda, but there's some new twists added. After defeating Rika and her weird-looking tank, Reimu fights her way into the realm of Reimaden, where she encounters Mima, making her return to the series after having previously been a boss battle in the first game, and in fact the only boss from that game to reappear, and her underling Marissa, who went on to become one of the most popular characters in Touhou, and has been a main character in almost every game following this. Reimu accuses Mima of wrecking her shrine, but it turns out Mima is only interested in a plot for revenge against the entire human race. So Reimu decides to nip that plan in the bud and defeats the two, ending the main story. But wait! There's an extra stage that unlocks after beating the game. Which means... do we finally find out who wrecked the shrine? Yes we do. And who did it turn out to be? A new foe? A terrifying demon we haven't met up to this point? Nah, it was Rika. The first boss. It turns out we got our revenge literally 5 minutes into our adventure. Well, okay then. Rika reveals she was intending to be chasing to wherever this extra stage takes place after being defeated back at the beginning of the game as part of a trap to kill Reimu, which failed when Reimu went off and fought her way to Mima's realm instead. But Reimu is here now, so Rika attempts revenge for her defeat, but fails despite a much better and cooler looking tank. About a month later, Reimu discovers Mima escaped her seal again and takes off to find and reseal her, while Genji, the turtle Reimu's been flying on this whole time, reveals the truth of the Yin Orbs, with the three endings making their true abilities differ. From being able to eat sweets and not get fat, smell like your favourite scent, or turn into a cat whenever the user chooses. No, I did not make up any of this, trust me, the writing is that friggin' silly. The end of the story has Reimu exploit whatever ability is mentioned in the ending, mainly for her own personal use. Oh, and if you get the bad ending, Marissa forces Reimu to train with her, the methods apparently being brutal enough to make Reimu scream for help as a result. Yeesh. Overall, I think the plot of Story of an Eastern Wonderland serves its purpose. It's silly enough to get a few laughs out of me, and has a few little twists that are genuinely surprising and interesting, like the big bad of the game built up to be Mima, but in reality was the damn first stage boss the entire time. I overall find this game's story to do its job well, and made the game more enjoyable as a whole. In my previous review, I didn't have a section for this because essentially there was nothing given to us. In the sequel, however, we managed to get a pretty good handful of characters. First of all, we have our protagonists, Reimu and Genji, who amuse me to no end with their constant bantering and reminds me that I need more of this kind of thing in modern Touhou. I love how well they play off each other, with Reimu being rather ditzy in this title and very sarcastic, Genji being the straight man, or really, should I be saying straight turtle, for her to bounce off. And to fly on. Get it? I'll stop trying to be funny now. The most noteworthy characters here would be Rika, Mira, Marissa, and Mima, and it's only just hitting me now that most of the antagonists in this game begin with M. Rika first shows up as the first boss and is ultimately revealed as the instigator of the incident. Sadly, her motives for attacking the shrine and trying to kill Reimu isn't revealed at all. I suppose it might be up to interpretation. My main theory being in pursuit of the Yin Orbs. I mean, when you think about it, Mira was trying to get them, that being the reason she attacks you at the end of stage 2. So it's possible Rika was looking to get them too, I guess? After fighting off Mira and Reimu believing her to be wanting to marry her and actually accepting,
Reimu X Mira new TP.
All the while Genji reconsiders his life choices and we're all dying laughing. And getting past the 5 magic stones, aka the lamest Touhou boss ever, we get to Mima and her underling Marissa. Marissa's a generic lackey in this game. There's not a whole lot of personality to show here, but I suppose everyone has to get their start somewhere, I guess. And finally we have Mima, the returning ghostly boss from the first game, promoted to this story's final boss. She implies she's looking for revenge against humanity for some reason, probably for causing her death or something along those lines. I find Mima to be an okay villain, if not somewhat basic, even taken out of the equation of her not even really having an active scheme to foil here. Mima goes on to be playable in Touhou 3 and 5, and I think those games show my exact opinion of Mima's personality being more suited to being an anti-hero more than an outright villain. Frankly, I believe Rika is more the main villain in this game, all things considered. Unlike the previous game, Story of an Eastern Wonderland uses the bullet hell formula fans of the series are familiar with. Being the first to use this genre, it's rather basic for a bullet hell. But if you think just because it's the first game in the bullet hell side of Touhou, or that it has a difficulty select option, that it's easy. Mind you, it's not the most difficult of the Touhou games either, but be on guard essentially is the message here. The controls are responsive and there's nothing that makes the game unplayable, so it's a good first step in the bullet hell direction. Are there not nitpicks I could bring up here? Well, I mean, I suppose if I try, like, I mean, I only have one issue with this game. Fuck the stones. Legit. Stones. We're fighting stones soon. This is not fun in any way, goddammit. I will never use rock-type Pokemon again after this. Fuck all of you for thinking this was an absolute great idea, you I think we should talk about the music now. I've noticed Touhou games never seem to have music I despise. Like, at worst I usually don't care for and forget the ones I find bland. That said, there's a lot of good music in this game. I mean, hell, Marissa's got a damn good one for her first appearance, and
spoiler alert,
this won't be the only time I gush over Marissa's theme in these reviews. But, love-colored magic aside, I also love the stage theme before it. Himamorigi, Burning Violet. Probably fucked that name up completely. Complete Darkness, Power of Darkness. A lot of darkness in here I'm noticing. And Tank Girl's Dream, just to name a few off the top of my head. As a bullet hell, you'll find some enjoyment here. And if you're looking to get into Touhou, or if you're a fan looking to try the PC98 era, this is a great starting point. This has been Kurumi Toa, and because it's kind of obligatory, I mean, it's really not like I actually want her back or anything. Hashtag bring back Mima.